Notorious, Brooklyn's own Frank Galarza. Frank, it's been a long time. It's been a 2-year run here with you and Mike Hanley and Mike's Night at the Fight. We've been following you. The time is now. Tell us how you feel, New York State champion.
I feel good, man. This is only the beginning. This is the start of, the future of boxing. Like I said, we're gonna bring boxing back. We don't want these first round where we know we're fighting. We got a guy who's undefeated. He went in there, put his undefeated record on the line, and that's what boxing is about. It's two, warriors going at it, and made a better man win.
He was live tonight there in New York Casino. It was all in the house. People came out to support you. Every one of the boroughs were here tonight. Tell us, this was a long road for you to get here. There you have not a lot of fights. You've already been in the ring, and you kept that intact. Draws and everything. Now to bring back the New York State title in front of your hometown. What does it mean?
It's everything for me, man. This is I have a great following. My family, my supporters, they come out, man, and they show love, and that's the best thing about it. That's what makes me. Those people bringing this is a representation of what not only myself but with them spending the money and coming out and supporting me. Everybody, it's $50 a ticket. Everybody doesn't work, especially with the economy low, so to be able to afford the ticket and to come out and give me that support, it's big. It helps me. It works with me in the ring when I'm in the ring because it's just like I don't want to let them down. Even if I lose, I still want to show them that I gave it my all, that I was willing to give it my all for them.
Frank, this is a nostalgic title. This title's old. People have held these titles, these New York State titles. It was equivalent to back in the day. You have it at the ABF. You have all these titles. The New York State title represents significance. Certain individuals wore it with swag. Tell us, how's Frank Galarza going to wear the New York State title?
I'm going to wear the same way these individuals wore it with swag. I'm going to hold it, make sure that, I represent it well. I come from Oakland, Brooklyn bred, and I'm going to represent this title well. Just how we're grateful for it well. So it's, just something that's going to represent who I am as a fighter and who I'm willing to become.
But these tough matches, will was tested. Time after time, draws that you have. Again, how much more does it mean to you having coming back from this? You had a big deep now. Again, it goes through every fighter's mind. We've been in the back. I've seen you. Yeah, man, how much harder I got to work. Does it give you more significant meaning to have a victory?
It definitely does. I mean, coming from I wanted my last one. I fought in the Barclays, but coming from the last draw here, aside from the Atlantis Fox fight, the Atlantis Fox was an exceptional fight. We put on a show with Atlantis Fox. 6'5", this kid, 154 pounds. You don't get that. And for me to stay up there with him and his competitive stage, when he had over 200 amateur fights, me coming with very little amateur fights, I was able to hold my own against him, and it showed the will. Against Jason Thompson, my thing was that I underestimated him. I took him lightly. I didn't take him as serious because I assumed that this is what we're coming in, whatever. I was looking towards the next fight. So it only made me to re-establish my mind. It was like, okay, listen, I need to work harder. There's something that I'm doing that I'm lacking that's not working for me. So I changed my team, work with Nurmu, Willie. We have AJ Galante as my management as far as moving my career very well. So it's just, it's a team effort, and we come out here and we just came out here to represent, to get over them draws. We passed them draws now.
Never won. We always talk about this. You held on to that hole. You clawed onto it. You held on to it. This is what brought you here tonight. 2 undefeated fighters. I mean, it was caution. Let's talk about tonight's performance. Forget all that. You came in. You boxed. Your footwork was impeccable tonight. Where did this come from? We saw this in the large before. It seemed like we thought a full circle veteran in that. Tell us, where did this get you? Now because of this position?
Yeah, absolutely. Working with I work at a Star City gym now. Working with Willie, working with Louis Palazzo, Saddam Ali, Danny Jacobs, Curtis Stevens, sparring there. And all of these guys I watch and I learn because they've been there, they've been in the ring, they have that experience. So I mimic them. I pick up things from them, and I'm establishing my own style, my own aggressive style with the boxing beside it. They constantly telling me to utilize my jab. I use that a lot today. Make sure that jab was constantly in the leg, sticking them, confusing them, and then going to the body, ripping the body, taking them apart. So we had a game plan, and it's on my team. I can't do this on my own. Like and my team is a major part of this, and they've also grown as a fighter.
What is it like now? New York boxing, you can't even say in words. Over the last 2 years, what has been done. You got fighters that are fighting all the champions, guys that are fighting for the championship. You're in the gym with these high-end fighters. Tell us, what's the energy like in the gym? Training around
It's high energy, man. You always gotta keep up with them. You know, you can't slack a minute. You can't slack any minute with them. You know, especially sparring and watching them, because their work ethic is, you know, they got to where they at because of their work ethic. You know, they don't stop. I mean, you know, a lot of them are coming back, but you can see the work and the hunger in them. And I guess, you know, we feed off each other because I'm hungry myself. So they see my hunger. They see that I'm constantly in the gym. I constantly see them. So we work off each other's energy. You know, so it's high energy. It's always constantly. It's a battle. You know, and it's a always learning experience.
Not to take anything away from tonight's accomplishment, it's one in itself. Fighters dream of an opportunity. My question, I know you, I know where we're going, I know we said at the beginning of this interview. You obviously have much higher plans than just the New York State title. It's only the beginning. Tell us, because here at Mike's Night Fights, you got an amazing number of readers. People love your interviews. I'm sure they want to know as much as I do. What's next for Frank Galarza and what's on the radar? How long before we can see Frank Galarza world champion?
I want to say, you know, it might take some time. You know, I'm not looking to rush anything. You know, but we're looking to keep staying active. You know, my promotion, like I said, my management, my promoters, you know, they're keeping me busy. So we're looking to stay active. You know, hopefully we get on the next card, the next show that's coming up. From there, we just keep going. Hopefully by the end of next, you know, mid next year, we get some TV time, and the next year fight for a bigger belt. And, you know, we just keep moving, and that's pretty much the goal, the end goal of this. So hopefully by the end of next year, we're looking at a much higher ranking belt, at least get put into the rankings, you know?
And in closing, I know we've talked the story a billion times. We all know what made you get to this point in your life, what made you want to be a fighter. But just if you could give us a brief description of how you got involved with the fight game and what drives you to keep going forward in the toughest sport on the man.
I mean, what drives me is my family. You know, my family and my supporters, you know, because they see where I've come from. You know, they see me in the streets, they see me hustling, they see me being a knucklehead and a delinquent and constantly getting locked up, and they see that I'm able to step out of that and go into something positive. You know, the fact that boxing did that for me, it's the reason why I continue to fight. You know, I have the fight in me. My father used to fight, you know, so the fighting blood is in me. You know, I'm a fighter at heart, you know, so it's in my spirit, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to fight. I fight through life, I fight through this, and so this is nothing for me.
Well, obviously, you're a champion of life, you're a champion of New York State boxing now.
Yes, sir.
Again, Mike's Night at the Fights here. We're back with Frank Galarza. Congratulations.
Thank you. Mike's Night at the Fights, baby. fans, we here. New York State champion in the building. Let's get it.